welcome to Kudos International Latte Show. That beautiful morning, evening, or beautiful noon has arrived again with my amazing guest from Australia. And if I say the word Australia, then only one name is there in this across the globe. And I'm so excited to host my guest. And if you want to know who is that great, eminent personality, then check it out this. There she is, my lovely, eminent, and vivacious guest from Australia, Dr. Linda Duong. Very welcome to our show today, Linda. It's a great honor for me today. Uh, Please, can you unmute yourself?
That would help. Hi, everybody. Greetings from Sydney, Australia. Thank you so much for having me on, Dr. Supriya.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, global spectators and global audience, as I said, that this show is going to be super amazing, super awesome. Not because we are having a great guest who is so amazing, but she is a blend of beauty and brain and lot of business opportunities which we are going to talk about in this lovely journey. So without any delay, without any pause, with my lovely coffee and with my lovely guest, Dr. Linda, everybody is so excited to know what is Dr. Linda's inspiring and motivating journey. So I pass my dice on your court. Kindly go with the flow.
Wow, that's a great introduction. Thank you so much. Where do I even begin? Well, I guess I'll begin in 2015. 2015 is when I officially offer my services through Link Coaching as a coach. I started as a parenting coach with a special interest in gifted education. So I help all the amazing parents who have gifted kids. And that journey was very quickly keep expanding. So as I help parents who have business, they also have business. When they start talking about business, which very quickly pass on over to the business coaching. And I was able to help them because I also had a bridal boutique a long time ago, 23 years ago, in 2001 in Sydney, Australia. With that boutique, my designs was on the wedding magazines. I won local business awards. I get nominated without even realizing. The local chambers of commerce send out mystery shoppers to test my customer service. And some days later, suddenly I received invitation to the award night. So it was all total surprise. So with that, very quickly, it just keep expanding into leadership. Because as parents, we are leaders of our children, and as business owners, you're leader of your business and of the staff. So very quickly, it just keep expanding. And so then I was also able to help change makers. Now a lot of CEOs from companies, like high performers. So the journey of being a coach keep expanding. And while that journey was expanding in 2016, through my personal journey with my amazing dear dad, who was in his senior years at the time, he was 92 years old. He had a fall and broke his hip bone, unfortunately. Prior to that, he was still living by himself, cook, clean, go out by himself, just incredible, because my mom has passed away a long time before that. And so unfortunately, because of that experience, I had to relocate him to the nursing home. And through that journey, I just so wished that my mother was here for him, but she wasn't. She has left a long time ago. And, during that time, I just miss her dearly. I just wish she was here, but she wasn't. So in a moment of reflection and in gratitude to her, this incredible mom, grandma, who didn't even have her own mother at the age of 8. She lost her own mother at the age of 8. And yet she became this incredible mother for 10 children. And I just wish I did ask her, how did you do it, Mom? But I never did. And I just realized that my children never got to meet her. And in order of gratitude, because I was born at the end of the Vietnam War and I didn't have anything. I didn't even have color pencils. I did not know what a computer looked like. I never seen a world map or a globe model, not even color pencils, right? And so I came to Sydney, Australia at the age of 15 without a word of English. And yet I managed to achieve all of my early childhood dreams and more. And so in order of gratitude, I just want to write about her to connect her with my children, because I just realized that my children never got to meet her. And that was all I wanted to do, was to write a book for my children. But after I wrote the first draft, something happened. I saw on the news that a teenage 15-year-old girl, she's just so beautiful. She's just like a model. And yet she took her own life due to cyberbullying. Simultaneously, on one of the Facebook group, the group owner's son in Australia, who was only 11 years old, and his buddy, also 11 years old, took his own life also due to cyberbullying. These two consecutive incidents made me feel so sad. I could not stop crying when I heard the news. And because it happened consecutively, it made me feel compelled to share my book. At the time, I just thought it couldn't be just for my kids. I have to share it. And that led me on this whole amazing journey. And so as soon as the vision, as soon as I decided to publish the book, the vision of Three Hearts came. And the thought was that if we have connection hubs all around the world, Three Hearts connection hubs all around the world, for people to have a safe space to share their story, a safe space to connect, these two children might still be here. And so with that compelling feeling, once again, I took action and I launched Three Hearts in September 2019. And very soon after that, we launched it in USA. That was January 2020. When COVID hit in March, we launched it through Zoom. I was one of these early Zoomers. I was busy teaching people how to use it, even though I didn't know how to. I just had to, because, the mission was so big. I felt so compelled to serve. So with that, we extended to Europe. And so while I started the journey out of my intuition, out of my intuitiveness and compassion, I didn't know the worldly statistics at the time. But over the 4 years now, I've learned that there's over 300 million people in the world are suffering from depression, according to the World Health Organizations. And so as I go about post-COVID, only just 1 second. So with that, I just keep wanting to serve more and more, because the vision is so big. And so I literally parked link coaching aside during those 4 years to serve Three Hearts. And as we go about towards last year, I have learned from my coaching friends, a number of my coach friends had to go back to a 9-to-5 job, because prior to COVID, their mode of enrolling clients was through in-person networking. But due to COVID, because we all in a lockdown mode, we can't go out. So they couldn't sign up clients, and they had to forego their own dream job of being a coach and go back to a 9-to-5 job. And simultaneously, I also learned that 92% of entrepreneurs have self-reported with mental health concerns. And so with that, once again, I took action. I launched Coachjable. Coachjable is a platform for coaches, for experienced coaches, to list their offers so that they can serve other people. And I'm saying to the business owners, come here, come to this platform, get all the help you need, because as business owners, we have to wear many hats, yeah? Just because we want to be in business, suddenly we have to know everything. We have to know marketing. We have to know accounting. We have to know PAPR and everything. And so that's why we are all burn out, right? We all are now on a lot. And that's why it affects our mental health. And so Coachable is specifically to serve business owners and coaches. Wow, what a story. There you go. I haven't stopped talking. I better stop talking and let you say something.
Well, this is really incredible, Dr. Linda. And trust me, I haven't taken a sip of the coffee because you were going in that much zest flow that I couldn't stop myself in listening to your story. And I must say, Dr. Linda, over here on this platform, live, people are watching this video, or they will be watching this video later. Success is to flow like water through a road of rocks, because when you said about your childhood, you lost your mom, and how you just came out of those black clouds. But one thing I really loved about yourself is you kept on moving. You didn't stop. And the way you appreciated your qualities, recognized your qualities, and a beautiful, a wonderful, a very strong woman, I can say today, an entrepreneur, a coach, a great person, and humanitarian. I am hosting today because of your hard work, dedication, and most important, your passion. So I salute you, your journey, your personality, your incredibility, which is spreading across the globe today with your positive nature. And I just love that. So hats off to you. Great going, Dr. Linda.
Thank you so much. And even with my book, many readers have become published authors from just reading my book. And so
Awesome.
it's been a really humbling journey. And through link coaching, I have been able to help people from all walks of life. The youngest one was 5 and 7 years old, and the oldest one's beyond 80. People from all walks of life, teachers, students, parents, professors, entrepreneurs, high executives. Basically, the reason why I'm able to help all kinds of people is because my focus is self-leadership. My focus is all about you. Even though I know about systems, even though I know about sales and all those things, my focus always back to you, because you're the leader of your life. You're the leader of your business, of your journey. And so my focus is your well-being, your leadership, your everything about you. And so it doesn't matter whether it's family, parenting, business, whatever your goal, or career, whatever your goal is, that's what we talk about. So your goal could be a personal journey, right? Your personal health relationships, your personal journey with your children or with your spouse, or your relationship with your goal and your dreams. So I have been able to help this amazing teacher to talk about, at first he just wanted to do tutorial, like, teachers tutoring for students. But I was able to let him to think bigger with a bigger vision. And now he actually built a school instead of just being a tutor. So that's what I'm able to do, is I'm able to lead my clients to look at it with a visionary mindset, to think further and think farther. For example, when I first tell you about 3 hearts, you probably think, what on earth about hearts doing in business, right? But look at it now, more and more people need to talk about heart leadership. So back in 2017, before my book was published, not many businesses used the word connection as a brand name. But when my book was published in October 2017, not many people know, but it was launched in over 500 media outlets in America. And since that time, more and more businesses use the word connection. And 4 years ago, actually nearly 4.5 years ago now, 4 years and 3 more than that, since September 2019, right? Before we talk about 3 hearts, on Facebook, there was not one business name used the word 3 hearts, but now more and more people use that. And before I talk about heart leadership, there wasn't many, especially on LinkedIn, talk about heart leadership. Now more and more people talk about heart leadership. Before I share the emojis or hearts on LinkedIn, you don't see it because LinkedIn is very serious, right? There's no heart emojis there until Linda came along. And so that's what I'm able to do. I'm able to lead my clients to think further, right? Whether it's the personal journey in life, in the relationship with their spouse or with their children, or whether it's in the business, in the organization, how to build culture of harmonies and heart-centered leadership. So basically, we look further than what you are now. Even though this is the goal you want to achieve now, we will look further so that we can build a vision that is aligned with yourself and your heart and your mind and your soul, so that you can travel on this journey with harmony and alignment.
This is really great, Dr. Linda. And the work which you are doing, I don't have any words to describe your versatility, your audacity. So, the great comments, I will say only one thing, that, ladies and gentlemen, my global spectators and audience, the way Dr. Linda is moving forward in life, it's really, really commendable, achievable, motivated, and so many people who are inspired today. She has, and she will going to change, transform millions of today. So thank you, Dr. Linda, for this amazing journey. But I want to know, Dr. Linda, from you, because I see you a very talented person, a very strong woman. But behind this strong woman, I know you had faced n number of hurdles, challenges, roller coaster rides, which says someone says problems, someone says challenges. So in your life, Dr. Linda, what kind of challenges you had really faced that you said, "Oh my God, it's too tough to handle"? And I would love to know, how did you overcome those challenges in your life?
I think we need 10 more coffees for that. Can you imagine? I was born at the end of Vietnam War. I didn't have much at all. Like I said, I didn't even have color pencils, right? I didn't even know what a computer looked like before I come to Sydney, Australia. I had no word of English, no language skills. And I came here in a whole brand new world, no friends. So if we were to list all my challenges, it will be for days. But I could tell you one prominent and obvious one, right? I did not know a word of English, right? I didn't even know what a computer looked like before I
I
came to
can't
Sydney,
believe this, Dr.
Australia.
Linda. You don't didn't know a word of English. I can't
Not one
believe
word.
this.
I couldn't even spell my name properly for them, for the Australians when I first came. And so that was the biggest challenge. And so what did I do? I had to work really, really hard. I basically, hold a dictionary wherever I go. That's what I share in the book, right? I took the dictionary with me wherever I go, day and night, pretty much. And so it's the dedication and the commitment that you have to do that is what makes you commit to do it. And so when it's time come to write a book, it wasn't easy either. Because growing up here, I was constantly told your English writing is terrible, your grammar is horrible. And they were true. It was true because if you were me, you would understand. I didn't have a word of English. I mean, can you imagine an English person or American or Australian, right? Now, remember, this is before YouTube, right? Before the social media. Now, they are luckier than me. They had TV. They watched color TV before. So they have some kind of outside world knowledge. That at least they have the world map. I didn't have any of those. Imagine they didn't have any of those. And suddenly they go to China or Mongolia and they have to write a book in Chinese or Mongolian, right? So that was my journey. So it was extremely difficult. It was extremely difficult, but it was just determination that I have to do it. I have to write it. And at the time, the feeling was almost like if I die tomorrow, it was seriously that thought, if this was the last leg of my life, what has to happen? The book has to happen. That was the simple language dialogue in my head. The book has to happen. I mean, look, listen to that. It doesn't even have grammar and makes sense, right? The book has to happen. What does that mean by the book has to happen? But that was the dialogue I had in my head, that no matter what, the book has happened. It means the book has to come to birth. The book has to be done. And so I literally packed everything aside besides the mother chore, right? Wake up, get the kids to school. attend to my dad, visit him whenever I can. And anytime after that, I would be writing the book. I wake up at 3 a.m. if I had to. Most of the nights, it's 3 a.m. writing. Why? Because that's when I've done all of my motherly chore and as a daughter, driving an hour and a half to visit my dad at the hospital. So remember, it wasn't like a time of my life where I'm more relaxed. It was the most crucial part of my journey of my life because I had to relocate my father to the nursing home. If anybody has gone through that journey, that leg of journey, you will know how intense, how stressful it is. And on top of that, I have to travel an hour and a half each way to visit him because of the Sydney traffic. So it wasn't like at an easy part of my life that I did that. You could say it was at the most difficult journey of my life, but I was so dedicated. I had to do it. So I would stay up at 3 a.m., 2 a.m., whatever time I could get up to write a book. So that
Oh my gosh,
was
this is, I can
the big
say,
challenge.
great admiration and great determination. And Dr. Linda, trust me, your challenges, which some say is problems, some say it's great challenges, but I say you observed your challenges as golden opportunities. And the way you said how you were writing book, you were getting up 2 a.m., 3 a.m. So here I would love to draw the attention of my global audience. If you really want to flourish in your career, because Linda is an executive coach, an English coach, where you can be trained under such an eminent personality. So do connect with Linda, Dr. Linda. She's there on LinkedIn, she's there on Facebook. And of course, we'll be talking about her next, Coachable, in the next question. But seriously, if you really want to explore in your career, in your coaching areas, in your training career, then nobody is better than Dr. Linda. So I can give you the surety to all the global audience. Kindly connect with her if you want. Although I will be sharing her all links on my timeline later on. So grab this golden opportunity. Well, Dr. Linda, as I said about the next question, we are going to learn, we are going to talk about what is Coachable, which is there on your background or two. So kindly enlighten the world what is Coachable, how trainers, mentors, and coaches can leverage from it, and how we can be an eminent coach under your contribution.
Sure. So Coachable serves anybody who likes to look for a coach. So if you like to look for a coach, you just come and I'm going to try and share the screen. Is that okay? Let me see. Can we share the screen?
Yeah, you can share.
Let me see. Okay. So basically, it's a platform for the coaches to. Can you see now? Can you see my screen now?
Not exactly. I can't
Not
see.
yet. Okay. Okay. Here we go. How about now? Can you see now?
Yes, now I can see.
Okay. Great. Great. So basically, it's a platform for anybody who's looking for coaches, right? If you're looking for coaches, just type Coachable, CoachJable.com. I added the J to emphasize coachable because everybody who comes to this platform is coachable. We are all open mindset. We all have open mindset. We are all open to growth. That's why, we're open to learning, and that's why we are coachable. So here you can find coaches with business, with branding, with book writing, with positive mindset, even how not to feel how never to run out of money in your retirement age. Isn't that awesome? So if you want to look for coaches, just come here. And if you are an experienced coach, if you're an experienced coach and you have experience with coaching and you have testimonial in the past experience, please do come and share your offers. It's very easy. You just sign up your membership and you just put your offers together. If you need help in putting your offers together, just get in touch with me. I'll be more than happy to assist you. Normally, the course creation, like the offer creation, is worth about $250. But if you are signing up, you will get that for free, and I'll be more than happy to help you. So yeah, very simple as that. And I share the reason why I started it already, um, to help all the coaches to get to reach out globally, to reach audience globally, and to help all the entrepreneurs who need extra help. Just come and reach out, because we can't be expected to know everything, right? Just because we're in business doesn't mean we know everything, and then suddenly we're expected to know everything. And so I even have a course here that I help leaders to speak English more fluently, just because we're leaders. But sometimes, like me and you, English is not our first language, right? And here we expected to speak perfect language. So I have this course that I created especially for leaders. So come and have a look. Come and have a look, and yeah, and just let me know if you have any questions.
Well, this is really, really helpful for all the coaches, trainers, and mentors. And here, once again, and I will be requesting everyone, all the coaches, trainers, kindly connect with Coachable, Dr. Linda, and I will take the guarantee that if your career is stuck as a coach, here is the platform Coachable where you can restart. And if you're already an established trainer or a coach, you can make your career more flourish, more brighter. So thank you so much, Dr. Linda, for this Coachable information. And I'll be sharing the links with my global audience later on my timeline. And here you can leverage, you can make your career. Here is the way to get success in this industry. Hats off to you, Dr. Linda, for creating such an amazing, incredible platform for helping the world of coaches where we are connected on different parts of the world, but still we can flourish together. That's an amazing one. Thank you so much.
Pleasure. I also, there's a number of professionals who are already very good in their field, and they have been asked to help others. And so they in a transition phase where they want to become a coach in their field. I help those professionals as well to transition to become a coach in their field.
That's really great. And I'm sure after watching this show, particularly this Coachable, I will say this is really great, a great turn, a great twist in anybody's career. And the coaches, the mentors, the trainers, a golden opportunity for your takeoff. Hats off to you, Dr. Linda.
Thank you.
Well, moving to this journey with my latte with Dr. Linda, this is the time for the great fire, rapid the fire round. So, are you ready, Dr. Linda, for to take this round?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, I'll be asking a set of questions where you have to answer promptly. Let's start. What is Dr. Linda's favorite color?
Oh, my favorite color. Well, oh, it's oh, I have two. So I have to combine them so it becomes fuchsia. It's pink and purple. If I combine them to become
Wow,
fuchsia.
this is beautiful. Beautiful combination. Dr. Linda's favorite book.
Oh my goodness, my favorite book is The Art of Power. The Art of Power is a very, besides my own book, of course, my book has helped many people become published authors and achieve their life dreams. But The Art of Power by Master Thich Nhat Hanh, a Vietnamese master, a Buddhist master. It's incredible book that teaches us how to be in the present moment. And it's very small, only 76 pages. I loved it. Yes.
Dr. Linda's mission.
Well, my mission has been to help people to be more than what they thought they were. And one of my Three Hearts members, the 76-year-old artist, said that. She said that, Three Hearts had led her to become more than what she thought she was. And that is because I have been able to achieve all of my early childhood dreams and more. And so my wish is the same for other people. And I just want to let everyone know But if you have a dream, make sure you follow it. Don't worry about the societal expectations. Don't worry about anybody's expectations. My keynote is follow your heart, follow your dream. That's my life story. And so I only wish the same for everyone.
Well, Dr. Linda's believe in destiny or hard work?
Whoa, that's a big, big question. Now, I discuss about that in my book too, believe it or not. I'm glad you
Oh,
asked
good.
that. Well, my belief is 50-50. I was going to say you have to read the book to find out, but that's not nice. I'll tell you now. I believe it's 50-50 because the reason why I believe 50% hard work is that even though you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth, so to speak, right? Even if you were born in the king, in the palace, in the air of everything, if you don't put the intention in how to utilize your gift, your talent, your resource, it will not showcase who you are as a person. So it still requires your work. And the other 50% is that even though sometimes we work so hard, sometimes the other 50% is not up to us to control. A lot of the time, many things are out of our control. For example, I'm sure a lot of us experienced it, right? You've done everything you could. You worked so hard, and yet some things still just not happening. It just prevents you from doing it, right? Like also there are some people, how come they can only come for a certain amount of time and they had to go? Those are the time that we can't answer those questions. And so that's why that's when I would say it's 50% destiny. Wouldn't you
Exactly.
agree?
Exactly. I agree. Last but not the least, what is Dr. Linda's dream destination, holiday destination?
I don't think I have one dream destination. As you could see, I keep evolving and keep developing. And that's why I call it coachable, because we are all coachable, because we are all learning on this continuum of learning and expanding, right? So if I may add, life isn't just about the million or billion dollars, because I have met many millionaires and they're not happy. They're not entirely happy. There's a little hole in their heart. And then you also have amazing religious leaders that they could easily retire already, right? So you asked the Dalai Lama years ago, why would he still work? Right? He's already impacted lives. He's already gained worldly recognition. He doesn't even need the money. Why is he still working? It's because life is about expansion. Life is not just about happiness, because it's unrealistic to be expecting to be happy every single day. Even though I'm the happiness author, I'm here to tell you it's unrealistic to expect a happy life, meaning to be happy every single day. And so then therefore, to answer your question, which is a long way to answer your question, I don't think there's one destiny for me as such, because I will continuously to be expanding and unfolding. Many people tell me my life story, if I was to tell you all of my dreams, is like an onion, one layer after another, like I keep unpeeling, right? There's so many dreams that I have achieved, from traveling the world to being a bridal dress designer, to being a teacher, artist, had my artwork exhibited, won awards. My self-portrait was the finalist for the Women's Art Prize in 2016 with the theme of equality, right? I didn't think I would build Coachable. I didn't think I would build Three Hearts. So I don't think I can tell you yet what my destiny is. I don't think many people know in terms of actual destiny. But what I can tell you is that I do have this love of lifelong learning spirit. And that is what I wish for everybody as well. If you have that spirit, you will never be bored in your life, and you will always be happier, right? Because there's always something you look forward to. Every single day, I learn something new. Every single day, I make sure I learn something different. And with that, you'll never be bored, and you will always be able to refresh. And so therefore, you will always be unfolding your journey of life. And so therefore, I'm so sorry. I don't have a one answer for you for my destination. My
But this
destination
is
will be keep
really great.
unfolding, I guess. Keep unfolding more dreams and everyone's dream. Because both three hearts and coachable, it's for everybody. It's not just for me. It's no longer my personal dream, but it's a dream for everybody.
Awesome, amazing, well played, mind blowing, Dr. Lindas, for answering all the questions very beautifully and in a very personified manner. Thank you so much for coming to our show. And I really enjoyed my coffee with you. So, thank you so much for this great, inspiring journey. I wish you all the best for your endeavoring future and so many great success on your way. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.